What's up, Calgary? How are you doing? I am Lanre Ajayi, and I'm reaching you now on channel 173.1 DT on people, places, and events. This is My City Speaks to Me, the Calgary Stampede 2022 Special Edition. Welcome you to the Elbow River Camp here at the Stampede Park. Behind me are teepees and some special designs on the teepees. And also here, I'm going to be bringing you some amazing performances by the indigenous community, displaying their cultural and traditional regalia, and I will bring you the meaning and interpretations of all those designs. Like I do it on this show, don't move a muscle, stretch. We'll be right back. I'm here with Acting Sergeant
Alan Chamberlain.
Thank you very much for that. Inside a police teepee. Now, for all your audiences out there, we are used to seeing teepees by the indigenous community, but here we're seeing a teepee by the police. Please tell our audience the story behind this teepee.
So actually there's a great story. This teepee was gifted to us in 1985 by the Blackfoot community. Back then the Blackfoot elders had a vision of gifting us a teepee that was a safe space for youth. What was happening back then, a lot of youth were coming to Calgary, getting into trouble with gangs and violence. So they wanted a safe space for the youth to come. So in 1990 was the first year we were invited to the Elbow River Camp. Back then it was called Indian Village. Okay. And ever since we've been invited guests, and this has been a beacon of a safe space for youth. So you'll see the chairs around, so kids can come in, they can sit down, they can just chill and have a moment and maybe build a connection with an officer. So it's just a privilege to be here and continuously be invited back by the community.
Amazing. Now, in my country, we have this saying that police is your friend. People tend to, when they see police, they're afraid. But this provides an opportunity for them to come connect. While they're having fun, they can come meet the policeman, ask questions, and I'm loving the colors,
Well, and that's one thing we want. We want that. We want people to come. We want people to ask questions and feel comfortable with police. Be able to talk, be able to build a connection. I know you said the colors. If you look around the teepee actually there's a spirit behind the teepee. So that's why we follow Blackfoot protocols. And we stay in the teepee during the day, and at night we have a family that sleeps here. So the fire always has to keep burning. If you look around the teepee, you'll see the two red stripes in the front.
Yes.
They represent the red stripes in our legs.
Oh.
And then you'll see the red stripe on top. That's the red stripe around my hat. On the side, you'll see the two symbols, the Calgary Police. That's what goes on our shoulders.
Like the badge.
The badge, yeah. So inside a teepee, the side we consider them ribs, and the back part we consider that a spine. So it's actually a living teepee. So this teepee has a spirit as a police officer.
That is an amazing story. I thought it was just kind of a random design, the red lines, but with the explanation, it makes a whole lot of sense. And that is what actually I'm after, to get the spirit and the story behind the police teepee. Okay,
so what you're seeing now is the skirt or the liner of the teepee, and the designs, the pictures, are the Blackfoot story of the Calgary Police Service. So each design, each picture depicts an aspect of Calgary Police Service. So we have the members of the horse team, the bicycle team members, the officers in the sky with the helicopters.
Yeah, I can see the helicopters.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
And again, the design of the officer's uniform is depicted in the geometric designs. And so this is specific to Blackfoot people, and this is a Blackfoot teepee. So they are telling the story of Calgary Police Service. And then as you move your camera around and you come to the front by the door, you're going to see the ribs or the pegs, and that's what brings the teepee together. And then on the outside of the teepee, there'll be the two poles that control the flaps. So if you go way up, right now you can see it's a hot day, so the teepee is open. But on a bad day, if it's snowing or raining, we'll close the teepee so that no weather comes in, no bad weather.
Still on My City Speaks to Me, the Calgary Stampede 2022 Special Edition. I'm here at another beautiful teepee And I'm just going to allow the gentleman in this beautiful uniform. I wish I had this uniform. I wish I'm wearing this. But how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Staff Sergeant Pernell St. Pierre. I'm with the Indigenous Policing Services with the Alberta RCMP. I'm based out of Edmonton, Alberta, out of our headquarters building.
Amazing. Now, I'm seeing this TP. This is definitely RCMP TP.
That's correct, this is our TP.
So tell us a story about this. I'm seeing colors, the crest, you know, the top. Tell our audience some stories about this TP.
So this is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police TP. The colors you see are representative of our colors. The logo up there you see to the right is our emblem, which is on all our stuff, like our police cars, our buttons even are on that.
I'm seeing the bison. So the bison is symbol.
That has been with the RCMP since its generation. So the RCMP was created in 1873. Next year will be 150 years of the RCMP.
Amazing, 150 years.
150 years, yes.
How long have you been having this TP here at the Elbow River Camp?
We set this TP up the day, for this year we set it up the day before the Stampede started, but however we come every year to the Stampede.
So guests, visitors can come in, check it out.
Yes.
They're all, allowed to come in.
Yeah, we actually invite people to come in, take a look. They ask us questions about the RCMP, the history. We take pictures and explain. A lot of questions we get about our uniforms. We explain what the uniform, what the red surge means, and what everything means on our uniform. People ask us questions, and we answer as much as we can.
And I'm just going to be asking those questions because I'm
Sure.
seeing the red, the yellow. So tell our audience, what is the symbolism of the colors, the yellow, the black, and the boots?
Usually the red is tradition goes back to the British, because when we were paramilitary, so when the British came over, when the RCMP was created in 1873, that's how we got the red color to us.
Okay.
But this is our ceremonial dress. We don't wear this all
On a regular
the time.
day?
Not on a regular day. A regular day we just wear a normal police uniform with the blue pants and the gray shirt. But this is our ceremonial dress. This is when we wear it for special occasions. Like Remembrance Day, coming out here, anything that's important, we'll put on our ceremonial dress.
Amazing. Let's go check the back.
Sure.
And tell our audience
Yes.
what it means.
And as you can see at the top of the TP there, that symbol is our national symbol for the Indigenous Policing Services. So that includes the Métis sash, which represents the Métis people. The feathers represents eagle feathers for the First Nations people. The Inukshuk is for the Inuit people, or northern folks. And there's a Canadian flag up top. And we intertwine that all together, and that's our national symbol for the RCMP for Indigenous policing.
Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Debbie Smith. My traditional name is Abastaki. I'm from the Siksika Nation, a member of the 5 nations within Treaty Number 7. And the program that I'm responsible for coordinating here at the Calgary Stampede is the Beaters and Crafters program, as well as taking care of the council TP and the possible meetings that we have here. But the main program that we have during the day is the Beaters and Crafters, what you see here. And there's various nations that are represented here in the council TP. What you see here is the men's buckskin outfit. It's the typical attire of our head chiefs or of males that hold the more prestigious positions in our community. And as you can see, this is the typical style of the Blackfoot people. with the borders, the geometrical designs, and the main primary colors that are used. As you can see with this, this was sewn by our Stony representative, and she uses the moose hide in her beadwork. And the Stony people typically use animals depicted in their beadwork, and the Cree people have the more floral designs in their beadwork. So that's the various styles of designs that we have from the various First Nations here in Treaty 7.
Can you tell our audience, what are you doing now?
Okay, so I make accessory sets for little girls when they dance in the Pow Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a necklace. Okay, this is a medallion, a necklace.
How long will it take you to make that medallion necklace?
Depends. I can't really put a time on it. So it'll take me, to do a whole set, it took me 10 days of the Stampede to make the whole set.
Wow.
Yeah. And then this is a headband. They wear it on across their forehead. And then these are earrings. And then these are braid ties. So they tie on the lower of the braid. So they'll go like this when they're dancing. So that's a whole little accessory set for a little girl when she dances in the Pow Wow. I've been doing this a little over 20 years now. I am making earrings right now. So these are gonna go with this set, and I started this the beginning of Stampede. So it's all little hair accessories for a little girl when she's in the Stampede. Down the road when they get older, like in their preteens, she will get a design and colors passed down to her from a family member or given to her by an elder in her community. Yeah.
I can see another design. This is quite heavy. What is the name of this?
These are leggings, and they go on the calf of a woman's leg, just above the moccasins. And they use that in the Pow Wow to dance, a part of the regalia.
If this is your first time ever watching a record training in a First Nation setting, you now have the rights to kiss a native.
Sure, my city speaks to me. The Calgary Stampede 2022 special edition. Here at the Scotia Dome for the Pow Wow. A marvelous, spectacular display of indigenous performances of all sorts with amazing and beautiful regalia. Only on My City Speaks to Me, the Calgary edition. Enjoy.
Junior men's traditional check-in with wrestling. Junior men's traditional check-in.
Still my city speaks to me, the Calgary edition. What about now? We're going to be going into this building, the New Trend Western Event Center, to learn more about agricultural products, animals, food we eat. Part of what you get to learn and see here at the Calgary Stampede. Only my city speaks to me. Don't move a muscle, stretch. Let's go inside and check it out. I'm here at a space where you need to learn the process of how your clothes get on your body. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
What's the name?
Inika.
Enika. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
So, walk us through the process. The wool to the clothes. Tell our audience.
Well, the wool, these are examples of coarser wool. Generally for clothing, fine merino wool is used, and it's shorn off the sheep about once a year, taken from the sheep, and then it goes to the processing plant, and they wash the wool very thoroughly to get all of the dirt and poop out of it.
Yeah.
And then they do a process called carding.
Okay.
Which is basically running like a comb through the hair to get the wool into long strands. And then generally it gets woven.
Okay.
In the old days, more by hand, but nowadays it's all done by machine.
Amazing.
And nowadays, basically for the clothing of today's people, they will take a strand of nylon and wrap the wool around the nylon, and that gives the wool the elasticity, but also gives the wool the ability to go back to its original shape.
Lovely. Now, here we have 3 types of wool. You know, for the purpose of our audience, we have the coarse wool, the medium wool, and the fine wool. What is the difference between these 3?
Well, coarse wool tends to come from the sheep that are displayed down here at the Stampede. They tend to be sheep that are grown for meat.
Okay.
They are not grown for their wool quality. It's not wool that is generally used for clothing. It has shorter strands and thicker strands, so it tends to, if they did use it for clothing, it would be more itchy.
All right.
And medium wool is medium wool. It's basically a type of wool between the two. And the fine wool is the wool that is really great for clothing. The fibers are longer
and they're softer?
And they're finer.
Oh.
You can feel it.
Wow.
Versus this can feel a little bit coarser.
Oh yeah, it feels
Right?
some hard substance in between, while this is smooth.
Yeah, finer.
So when clothes are made out of this, it's beautiful, no itchy, nothing. Amazing.
Hi, I'm Clementine, and I'm super excited to be at Stampede. What I love about Stampede is all the food and all the great energy with all the people and the music stages.
Still on My City Speaks to Me, the Calgary Stampede Special Edition. How do you come to Calgary Stampede without seeing the horses? So I'm going to be showing you some amazing horses here at the Calgary Stampede 2022. Enjoy! So my city speaks to me, the Calgary Stampede 2022 Special Edition. Right here at the new Train Event Center. You're going to be experiencing the vintage tractor pool. Now you're going to be seeing some amazing John Deere trucks. Some of them, they are as old as 50 years, even more than that. And we're going to be experiencing this awesome Western tradition here at the Calgary Stampede. Only on My City Speaks to Me, the Calgary edition. Like I do it on this show, drop over muscle, stretch, let's go enjoy.